Good morning. We're looking at conditions today that are going to be, still on the smoky side in spots, but overall we've seen some big improvement. Our air quality has come up and we'll continue to watch that happen for us today. So we're going to take a look at that in a second. But looking outside, we've got that smoky sunrise going on in Grand Forks again. We're seeing some of that smoke filter out some of that sun's light right now. So still looking red and orange on our view with surrounding areas of gray. And this has actually improved somewhat from recent days. When we have really smoky air and the sun is rising, it's trying to shine across the atmosphere. So there's more atmosphere for the light to try to make its way through. And when you have smoke in the air, that's more smoke to blot out the sun. So we've had days where we haven't even seen the sun at this point. We had to wait for it to rise a little bit higher with less atmosphere to get through. So again, a good sign that we've got some clearing conditions, and that continues today. So let's take a look at that surface smoke planner again. A reminder, recent days we've been talking about the concentration of smoke at the surface being more in the red area. You can see on the map right now, we don't have that. We do have some smoke, but it's not like that. And we're looking at conditions that are going to be improving as the smoke continues to disperse a little bit more at the surface, and we see our next system move in. The lower end is the lighter blue, so we don't want to see any smoke at all, but if we have to have any in the atmosphere, we want to be in this blue category. And you can see that pushing eastward, and that's because there's a front moving through, and that's going to help to kind of scour out this smoke at the surface, push it east as the day goes on. So this is about 5:30, 5:40 here this afternoon. You can see that we've got a couple of pockets of yellow going on. That's where that smoke, as the front moves in, that air kind of gets squeezed a little bit and the concentration gets a little bit stronger for a time. And this is 11 p.m. So still kind of dealing with it, especially Minnesota at that point, but we're clearing things out to the west. The rain also moving through will help to kind of clean the air as well. Here's a look at our visibility. We're seeing good reports around the valley. The exception is right up in the Grafton and Cavalier area. We have visibility about half where we want it to be, about 5 miles to 6 miles there. But beyond that, most areas are looking pretty good. Watching out for some of that rain again. Where we've been focused in on it is the Devils Lake and Jamestown area and surrounding region. In our western viewing area, there's more rain to the west, and this system just very slowly is going to push eastward, and so it's going to take a long time for most of the valley to get rain. But if you're in Jamestown, you already have a rainier start to the day for the commute there, and that's where we're warmest under the clouds. We're at 60 in Jamestown, 44 in Bemidji, cool there, and it's 59 or 57 rather in Fargo. Light wind for most of us out of the southeast. So let's step you through our forecast for today. I mentioned it's going to take a while for the rain to move into the valley. It's just going to struggle against the drier air. So by noon, still seeing rain kind of in the same areas. The rest of us with more sun. The clouds will gradually be increasing as we get into the afternoon. You can see 3, 4 o'clock, more of northeastern North Dakota seeing some spotty showers. And then they continue to march eastward into tonight. Temperatures today will get into the 70s to some low 80s, and into tomorrow morning, more chances for rain. And that rain chance shifts a little more east throughout the day on Saturday. So looking ahead to your weekend planner, rain chances Saturday, even on Father's Day too, and the best bet would be more in our eastern viewing area at that point as the system works its way through. Heating up behind that, you can see the heat moving in for Juneteenth on Monday, and we'll be getting well into the 90s. So this weekend, kind of right in that sweet spot for temperatures, 80s to some upper 80s for Father's Day. Wow.
Yeah, heating up, but we barely cooled down.
I know, yeah. It's funny to say that we've cooled and we're still in the 80s, but that's where we've been so far this summer.
Okay, thank you, Lisa.